I guess I should have written Dad to let you know that I was coming home.
Country music, Nashville style, is a worldwide, multi-million-dollar industry, and its most successful exponents reap the material rewards of their talent. Tom T. Hall arrived in Nashville 15 years ago with nothing to his name but a suitcase full of songs. After a few lean years, he made it to the top, and now lives in isolated splendor in the Tennessee countryside.
There was at one time some criticism that we were a little Hollywood.
I do believe there are very few Hollywood stars who are living in the kind of opulence that you're living in.
Well, I don't know. I have some cows, and I have a 59-acre farm here, and I have a nice home, and I don't have any diamond rings, for instance. I don't have any jewelry at all. I usually leave it in the washroom, wherever I go, So I don't have any diamond. I don't have any yachts. I don't have any, we don't have any fur coats, and things of that sort. I think fur looks better on the original, wear of it. And so while we don't have any of that, we do have a nice place in the country, and that's where I'd prefer to. And at the bottom of my driveway, I have a 16-track recording studio. But I don't know very many Hollywood stars. I don't know how they live, but we don't have a pool either. We've got a lake if we want to jump in that.
And then you have your Cadillac, your three-part, what's it, 3 Cadillacs in one?
Yeah, well, I had that made for short trips, to travel around. And it has a color television, and it has a bar, it has a beer cooler, and it has a telephone. And I usually keep a guitar in there. It's a startling thing to see on the highway, It
was a startling thing to see even in the driveway when we came in.
Insurance companies don't like it because it causes accidents. People get to look into the car and they run off the road, But it's a fun thing. I don't take it seriously. I don't assume that that's the style to which I'm accustomed. It's kind of a toy thing that you play with.
Country music itself is now merging somewhat with pop. Are you happy about that?
Well, what is country, right? That huge unanswerable question that plagues us all, or what is pop? And it's simply this: if you sell 1 million records, it's pop. If you sell 100,000, it's country. So we're talking about numbers, and statistics. But I think country music is something other than that. Right now, it's very hot, and it's selling a lot of records.
Oh, I had a girl named Sadie. She was so big and fat. And when she tried to tie her shoe, she couldn't straighten her back.
The bright-eyed hopefuls still arrive daily in Nashville by rail, bus, or thumb. Some, like the Thompson Brothers, literally display their talents on the sidewalks.
I took her for a ride one time in my brand new car. I took her to the county fair, it wasn't very far. I took her to the sideshow to see the cross-eyed cat. And when she saw the dark blue thing, she started in to laugh. Finally we got married, it was raining bad. Everybody in the church was feeling kind of sad. But when they saw my Sadie bouncing down the aisle, they all took one look at her and started in to smile.
Are you getting any encouragement from people here in Nashville to make it?
Yes. After about 14 months, we finally meeting the right people, which we didn't think were around. We had a lot of crooks at first. They wanted to take us for everything we had, but now we're fixing to cut a record and everything. Things are looking good.
Are you paying for your own record?
We're not sure what's going to happen on that, but if we have to, we will, because we got a lot of them sold already, and we're going to.
Is Nashville a closed shop? Is it hard to break it?
Very hard.
Very hard, yeah.
You've been how long trying to break it?
Here in Nashville for 14 months.
And do you think you will do it?
Yes.
If you don't do it, what will happen?
Well, it'd be kind of discouraging, but we're pretty confident we're going to make it.
Have you been on the opera yet?
We're aiming for that. That's our next step.
Are the stars helpful to struggling young performers like yourselves?
Not too much, no.
They're not helpful, are they not?
Very few of them.
Very few.
We met a few that will eventually help us.